Hey guys, this is Annie. I just left the doctor's office and I just wanted to share a little about myself. It's something that I'm doing right now, and I've done before in the past, and it's kind of a really neat experience. So I thought I would share a little bit, and also just be there as a resource for people that have more questions about it or are going through the same thing. I'm here. So I am a surrogate. I'm a gestational carrier, which basically means I'm carrying a baby for someone that can't have one. Now, it happens to be my brother and my sister-in-law. Yes. I'm pretty sure when I watched Friends back in the day that I laughed when Phoebe was going through the same thing, and now it's my life. So I'm Phoebe from Friends. Anyway, right now I have about a month left, so it's exciting. The tricky, difficult part is that my brother and his wife and their family live in St. Louis. So they don't really get to come to doctor's appointments. They've made a couple when they come down, like around holidays. And I've actually done this before, about 4 years ago. I'll kind of take you through the process. They asked me, and I said yes, because I already have a daughter, and I was actually single at the time, but I was working on some grad work and stuff like that. But I was a first grade teacher. I didn't have any reason not to. So I said, sure. So they had 2 embryos that we went to the doctor's office. And what they do is they take eggs and sperm from the dad, and they do all their magic and mix it all up, and then they actually grade the embryos, and they look at them and they kind of give them grades. So the first time they looked at them and they were like, okay, these 2 are your best bet, and then there's this one, and there's probably only one good that you could want to freeze. So the first time they put in 2, and we all crossed our fingers and hoped for the best, because my sister-in-law was in some serious pain. I don't know if any of you have endometriosis. I think I said that right. And I'm the polar opposite. I take after my grandma. I have a very high pain tolerance, and she was going through all this pain, so I definitely wanted to help her out. So they put in 2 embryos, and we waited and waited, and I believe I was supposed to wait and not do an at-home pregnancy test. At least not as early as I snuck one, right? How can you wait? So I took one, and I was just going to be secretive about it, because I didn't want it to be a false positive or false negative. So I did it. It was positive. I took a little picture, but I didn't share until later. And it was positive. And then we waited a few more weeks or whatever, and it was twins. So both embryos took. They're actually fraternal twins, a boy and a girl, and we're all very excited. And I had the twins a month early, which twins sometimes do, right before the last day of school. So that was a very exciting time. The bummer was that because I had them early and I had them late at night, they were not able to get here from St. Louis. I felt bad about that. But I had someone to videotape and take pictures, and we had them on speakerphone. So they didn't hop straight on a plane because they wanted to kind of listen and hear everything live and make sure their babies were okay. And then as soon as it was over, they hopped on a plane and came down. So it really wasn't too much of a gap, but very, very exciting. But they did freeze one. So skip a few years, and they didn't ask me again this time, not because I did a bad job, but I think they just thought I was done, because I just assumed they were done also. But right, it's hard to leave one baby behind. So they started looking for a surrogate online. I guess what a lot of people have to go through. So I was just kind of seeing how that was playing out, and I remember she found someone she really, really liked. But then I think the husband started not being sure, and so they dropped out. So again, I was like, well, why not? I can do this. I've done it before. It's easy for me. Here's the great part. I don't have a lot of crazy pregnancy symptoms. I think the most I get is tired, a little indigestion, and that's about it. Maybe some swelling at the end. So yes, I am very blessed and very lucky. I'm kind of meant for this gig. So we did it, and again, it took the first time. So lucky, because that would have been our only shot. So one more little girl on the way. Very excited to have a new niece. And glad I could help my family and do this. It's really an amazing process, and people have been so sweet and kind with their words, and because part of me is always like, oh my gosh, what's everyone gonna say? What are they gonna think? Like, I had a new principal. What is she gonna think? What are my clients gonna think? And everyone's so sweet and supportive. But I just wanted to put this out there and get to know you guys, and if anyone does want to connect or have a story that was similar, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, or message me here, or email me, whatever you want to do. But I just wanted to share that story. I figure it's pretty unique, although now when I share it, it's awesome because there's more and more people that have someone in their life that's done that for someone. So it's cool. It's spreading pretty fast. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that story. And definitely, if you have any questions, reach out to me. All right, guys, take care. Bye.